Hi everybody. Today I'm going to talk about a little bit about my problem. My topic is minimal response as the strategy to develop listening comprehension in a beginner level. First of all, I'm going to introduce my statement of the problem. Beginners of the English language who lacks listening comprehension in a conversation because most of the time they don't listen to music, radio, TV in a conversation without an idea about the context, such as meaning and pronunciation. Um, for that, they misunderstand what is said in a conversation. Also, it's important that the speaker must speak accurately in the conversation because in this way the listener gets more easy to understand what the listener tries to convey in a conversation. For that, I I found some problems that the listener face to get an effective listening comprehension in a conversation, such as the following, according to Richard in 1983. The first is hearing the sounds. It is when the listeners can can get the can get or understand the sounds with accuracy, and the other is understanding stress and intonation. For this, it's necessary that the listener know, knows very well about the phonetic and phonology, that will imply syntax and grammar of the words. The other is predict. It is when the listener has to guess what the speaker tries to convey to the listener. Um, the other is understanding colloquial vocabulary. It is when the listener um, does not about the common words in an English language. And the final problem that the listener face is to know the meaning of the words because most of the time they analyze the word in isolation without relate them with the context. For instance, it's necessary to use a strategy that help them to overcome these problems. And minimal response has different kind of ways to make them. For example, they could be verbal and non-verbal. The verbal, such as single words that they are yes, no, okay, short clauses that they are yeah, that's right, that's true, and I agree. And the phrasal utterance that they are really, oh my god. And the final is longer utterance that is used for make clarification with a question that is what. Um, Also, this can be uh, in the final, or while the speaker is talking. Um, Another important aspect is that that the expectation have to be related to the purpose, because if they need to know the answer of a question, they are going to ask. For example, we have a question: what uh, are you going to be? One, or sorry, where are you going to be? And they have to pay attention of the last part, because they expect to hear the place, and for that they use their listen out. It means that they have to be carefully about certain phrases of words. Mm, Another important part is that they that the minimal response has different communicative situations that the listener can face in a conversation, such as agreements, compliments, apologies, invitations, and etc. This minimal response rein- reinforce the role of the speakers, and also they are indicators that the listener is comprehend, according to Zimmerman and West in 19th. Um, Another um, aspect that I can mention is the the purpose of the study. The research claims to identify the use of minimal response in a conversation in a beginning level, because most of the listeners make